Did you find out who did it?
We didn't find out who did it, actually. We've been looking.
The Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge.
Hey, Tate McRae just walked in.
Yeah!
So first time I met you, we were next to a pool and you were wearing combat boots and it was 95 degrees outside.
Crazy.
And look where it's gone since then.
Right.
Thank you, by the way, for playing so many of our Jingle Ball dates for iHeart.
Of course.
I was just told by the Jingle Ball people, the people that pay our paychecks, that you were officially the MVP at our Jingle Ball tour this year.
I've done so many.
No. We had some great artists. We had Benson Boone. But
incredible.
they said that you were the one that was the most valuable player.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Well, you're welcome.
It's crazy.
It is kind of crazy, but it's nice to know someone likes you.
Yeah, it's great. It's perfect.
Well, so close to what is doing so well. What happened? Where'd your gum go?
You just took my gum.
Nate just followed a middle school teacher and made her spit out the gum.
Don't.
Parents.
Tate, may I give you some advice? Never give your gum to a stranger.
To a stranger, right?
He's going to harvest your DNA.
That was a little sketchy of
There's
me.
DNA in there. We don't get. I would take that with you. Where's your security?
Rude.
God, it's just I hate these people. I'm sorry. Are you having fun? Is this going okay for you?
I am having fun. It's been a very crazy and exciting week.
Yeah? Just this week?
Yeah, I mean, we did Fallon last night. We have just been rehearsing. We have SNL this weekend. Album dropped on Friday. So it's just, we've been going.
It is a busy week. And isn't Jimmy Fallon just the best?
He's the best. I love him.
You know, even when mics are off and there's no cameras on, he's that.
He's the exact same person. That was my first ever talk show, so I was really nervous. But
it's weird because I've been on that show.
Yeah.
And when they say Tate McRae, and then that curtain comes open, and you're like,
oh my
God. You walk out. There's the audience. To your left is the band, and there's Jimmy going.
Yeah.
Like waving, come over.
Yeah, and then everything echoes a little bit when you're sitting. It's
surreal. It is. But you know what? The Tonight Show, it's been around since before I was born. Yeah. So that's a long time.
Mm-hmm.
She also just said SNL so casually.
I know,
right? That's a massive deal.
Yeah, it's my second time going on, and I'm so excited.
Are you going to do any skits?
I don't know, actually. I've no idea, but we'll see.
Okay.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Is that a yes?
I think that's a yes.
I actually literally don't know. So I actually really don't know.
I mean, the great thing about SNL is you just kind of show up and they go, hey, can you do this? Put this chicken costume on. And they push you on the stage. You're like, whoa.
Yeah, the backstage is crazy. It's chaos.
But as you know, second time, what are the nerves like when you walk out on stage and the first note hits? It's live and there's no takey-backy. It's gone.
No. I mean, it's very, very live. It's like it's not even like sometimes they have like a 2-minute delay or something. Like this is like a real live show, and I think just because the pressure of everyone wants the show to be good, it's like a group effort. So you just want to make sure that you're doing your best, and it's fun though. The energy is crazy.
And it's funny how when you're in that studio, everything's so small. I mean, the stage it's like the size of
It's teeny. It's like this table.
It's like
I mean, this is not a small table.
Here, stand on this table. Pretend it's the stage.
But for a stage, it's small.
Typically, you have control over when that album comes out, and I know that you said you were super upset when you found out it got leaked.
Mm-hmm.
How does that work? Did you find out who did it?
We didn't find out who did it, actually. We've been looking.
And when you find him, you're going to kill him.
Hunt them down.
Yeah, it sucks. There's nothing you can do. You lose control of releasing the album how you want it. And then also what I've been noticing is people get really bad demoitis, which is a thing where when you first write a demo and you have a version and then you do all the production to make it better, a lot of people end up liking the first version. So the version that got leaked was very early on versions, and now my fans are attached to those versions.
Oh.
And I'm like,
well, then you're kind of giving them a surprise.
Yeah, surprise! And they're like, well, you changed this. I'm like, yeah, because I'm allowed to.
It's your music.
It wasn't released yet. So yeah, it's been an interesting thing to navigate for sure.
Here's a thought. I mean, music being as cathartic as it is, you write these songs and you get feelings out. It's like going to therapy in a way. Do you think it's possible for therapists to actually start getting writing credits for albums? My therapist wants to know.
Yeah. Potentially. They get really good at it. My therapist is great. give great advice.
It's supposed to be off the record, so even if
Yeah.
they said that was their idea in a line, I didn't say
That's
that.
a great name for her next album, Off the Record.
Off
Yeah.
the
And
record.
it's all
I
therapy
love that.
sessions.
It's perfect.
And what about collaborations? I know Julia Michaels. We love Julia. Ever since
Yeah.
she came on the scene, I just like her vibe and her vulnerability.
Yeah.
And you guys wrote Sport Car together, right?
Yeah, we wrote a couple of songs on the album, Revolving Door, Dear God, and Sports Car together.
Give me Yang Yang Twins. Hold on a second. Is this real? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the Whisper song.
So
Yes.
That's what Sports Car is. Julia wanted to recreate the Whisper song in a pop song, and I was the guinea pig. So we were just like, let's try it. Let's see if we can write something that's still feels dynamic as a pop song with a whisper chorus.
Do you have other artists like calling you now or finding out and going, hey, I want to work with you?
I mean, yeah, I feel like I've been getting a few congratulations by people.
Congratulations. A whisper song is a great way to save your voice, especially when you're doing all the Jingle Ball
is.
tours.
Yeah,
Do a whole album that way.
It is really healthy.
I like Revolving Door, and I don't know if anyone knows, but I'm going to play this today.
Okay.
Whether you like it or not.
Okay.
No big deal. I mean, do you have a favorite? Is that a stupid question to ask? If you have a favorite song that means the most to you off the album?
There's a couple that I like. Dear God is one of my favorites, and then Purple Lace Bra is also a favorite. I also love Revolving Door.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Do you have a least favorite? It's like picking your least favorite
That's
child.
a fair question.
I know they exist.
I don't know. My least favorite. That's tough. I would say, like, if I had to choose, it would be like No, I'm Not in Love, which is like the 11th
Why do you hate
track.
that song
I
so
don't
much?
hate it. I don't.
What's your problem with that song?
I
Wait,
just-
were
I-
there a lot that didn't make the album? Like I know a lot of artists come in here and they go, I had 50 cuts and I had to, narrow it down.
Yeah. I write so many songs. So we narrowed it down from like probably 70 songs.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm writing all the time.
We had Ed Sheeran on once, and he said he actually has a collection of songs that he hates.
Yes, but we said we'd buy that.
Yes.
We said you should actually
Put it out.
title the album "The Songs I Effing Hate."
Well, that's the thing is that actually everything's getting leaked of mine now. So, like every single song that I wrote when I was 14, 15, 16, like terrible, terrible songs that I never thought would see the light of day. And I actually have not heard in like years or on the internet. And it's horrible.
But don't you think? Hear me out though. 20 years from now, you'll look back at this album and go, "God, those are awful."
Yeah.
Because you'll be onto something new. Your life will be totally different.
I mean, that's always you look back and you're like, why did I do that? Or why did I look like that? Or so that happens every
I mean, you write an album, and by the time it comes out, all that stuff already happened. It's all rearview mirror
Of
stuff.
course. Yeah, I mean, all this stuff I wrote no, that's not true. I wrote a couple like 4 weeks ago. But some of them I wrote a year ago, a year and a half ago. So it kind of depends.
To be an artist, you're an artist.
I'm a different type of artist, and I'd be very upset if my stuff got leaked also.
Well, she
Yeah.
does paintings.
Yeah,
Okay.
I paint.
Okay.
But when that happens and you guys have this whole plan, because I know when you launch an album, you release an album,
Yeah.
there are tours planned around it and big press releases. Does
Yeah.
everything change at that point when something comes out ahead of time?
Yeah, everything changes because, I mean, yeah, I think people think that like sometimes music is so like just press go and you just drop the songs and the videos but there's so much thought and so many people involved and so much hard work and effort and hours and hours and hours of like perfecting plans and it is you run it like a business like you're whatever so it does take a lot of effort and when it all gets leaked you're kind of just like well what now.
And then when
Like-
your old stuff is leaked also, it's like somebody got a hold of your diary and just posted it.
It very much is like that because there are reasons why you don't release songs. Like sometimes I just need to write a song to just get something off my chest and it's therapeutic for me and like I don't want anybody to ever hear it.
You're like name dropping, like, Chris, I hate you.
Yeah.
You're 14. Over it now.
No, literally. Sometimes, yeah.
So, the very beginning of this conversation, I asked a question. I'm going to ask it again. Are you having fun? You're
Yeah.
busy, but is this a fun thing? Is this what the little girl always wanted when she grew up?
Yeah. I think I mean I am so lucky I have just like my best friends and my team around me all the time so we're just crying, laughing like 24/7. So it is pretty crazy to be able to like do these moments with people I really love that's what I think makes it like really worth it.
Well, I read something that made me feel good because I'm one of them. It says you really love the gays.
Yeah. I do.
Why do you hate the straights?
I don't.
She hates the straights, the bisexual, okay.
Yeah.
It said here, they're my favorite. No one beats them. No one's better than them. My whole team is gay.
Yeah.
Look at all these gays. They're all gay. Raise your hand.
Oh, look. There they go.
They're all gay.
All
They
of
really
them.
are.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's my whole team. Like,
Why is
literally.
that? But why is that?
Because they honestly just have the best opinions on things.
Wait, that's true.
Hold it.
Hair,
Yeah, but wait.
fashion, all
Yeah.
that
But
stuff.
look
is
at how
great.
I'm dressed. Hello, rethink that.
It's just the no filter. Like, if I walk out and I look bad, like you look awful. And I like that. It's really refreshing.
My favorite is you have a mirror at home, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
What's
he'll
up
do
with
that all
this?
the time. We walk out, I'll be like ready to go, on stage at Jingle Ball. I come out and he's like, "Are you gonna wear that?"
You're wearing that?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're gonna get dressed.
All day working on this outfit.
Look, we're so happy for you. Again, you were MVP, voted MVP at our Jingle Ball concerts. Did you enjoy doing that? That's a lot of. You're on
did.
tour with a bunch
Yeah.
of people.
No, I love Christmas, so it's fun.
Oh, so that's okay.
Yeah.
And plus, did you watch any artists because you got to see a lot of people out there performing that you probably have never seen before?
Yeah, I mean, I watched SZA. SZA was in LA. That was
Yeah.
sick. Yeah.
It was great to have you there.
Thank
so
you.
Feel free to come back. So Close to What? Of course, it's ready for you now. Go find it. I'm going to play 2.
Okay.
The Tate McRae 2, we call it.
Okay.
Should we start with a sports car? And then I'll do a little revolving door.
Sounds
Cool.
good.
Sounds like a
Sounds
plan.
Or
good.
should we do a little revolving door and then play a little sports car?
Let's do that.
Oh, she's so decisive. That's the way to
She's
do
like,
it.
just shut up and make a decision. Tate McRae, revolving door.
The Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge.